All right, everyone. Greetings from... From 2K Sports, get ready for some NBA action. Brian Anderson here. With me tonight are analysts Richard Jefferson and Grant Hill, and our reporter, Allie LaForce. And going against Chicago, their first meeting of the year. From the top of the key, Murray, no good. And Richard, the Bulls going from playing one of the slowest paces in the league to one of the fastest.
Yeah, that's what happens when you start to trend towards youth. You got to put those young legs to use, trying to pace and space with three-point shooting.
Now here's Murray. And it's Thibault missing. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
I was able to talk with Jordy Fernandez for a minute. Coach told me Jamal Murray is at the top of their scouting report. He said to me pregame, Murray is the ideal combo guard. He can excel on or off the ball. That is what makes him tough to deal with. You just never know how he'll attack you. Guys?
Great work, Allie. Thanks. And once again, off the mark by Chicago. And SGA has got the ball here for the Nets. Siakam the screen. And that one's good. Gilgeous Alexander.
Outside, inside, in between, it doesn't matter. SGA is lethal.
And they call an illegal screen here.
You can get away with one once in a while, but it looked like he wasn't completely set on that pick.
You got to blow the whistle when it's that obvious. Great call there by the official.
Now here's SGA. An elite offensive player, averaging just over 33 a game. Murray looking around. Pass to Strus. The three. It's rebounded by Pascal Siakam.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Beyond the arc. And the Nets, another three.
All eyes on SGA. So he kicks it out to the perimeter. Just excellent recognition.
Collins outside. Back to Murray. To the middle. Brooklyn pulls it in.
Just brutal. I mean, 5 straight misses to begin the game.
And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Siakam. And there's another one for Brooklyn.
Using focus and balance to convert jumpers. Wow. Siakam has really improved his shooting.
And so Billy Donovan calls timeout. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. Bulls trail by 8. And here in the first, about 3 minutes in. Here's Murray. That one falls. He's now 1 for 3.
The jumper looking so pure coming out of Murray's hands. It's fun watching him score the rock.
Here's SGA. Thibault with the board.
Well, you got to miss sometimes, but that one seemed like a gimme.
Pass to Murray. Three-pointer. Pure from three-point range. Murray's got 5 now.
Yeah, defensively, the last thing you want is for Murray to get hot from beyond the arc.
Here's SGA. Here's Kessler. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a three-point play here.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Standing just under 7 feet, Zach Collins puts that size to work out there.
Always looking for his next rebound or just a point-blank bucket. Collins knows that his physicality is what he has to bring to the floor, and he operates mostly in the paint.
Now here's Kessler. Looking at his numbers, putting up 8 points a game. Pass to Murray. Wing shot on the way. Will not go. Misses off the front iron.
And he's very confident from that range, but you can't make him all.
Siakam outside. The 3-ball. Chicago grabs the miss. Thibault on the wing. No made baskets yet. Stolen by Kessler. Fires the 3. Brooklyn, no good that time either. The Bulls trail by 5. Outside Murray. Pass to Champagny. 6 on the shot clock. Outside Strus. The 3 is up. Siakam pulls down the board.
Man, miss after miss for him. When you're having a quarter like this, the only beneficiary is the defense.
And here's Kessler. Good ball movement here by Brooklyn. And finished off by Kessler.
Look at the power on that.
He has to be one of the top dunkers in the game today. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
You're not going to fool the officials too often on an illegal screen.
That's a very avoidable turnover. You gotta focus on the details.
And Jordy Fernandez wants a timeout. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. Nets leading by 7. And here's SGA. To the paint. Here's Drummond. Oh, and the dunk by Drummond!
Can you say immediate entry into the highlight reel? Woo, what a dunk, BA.
It's showtime now, man. They've built up a lead, and they're starting to rub it in. Now here's Murray. He's got 5. That one falls. Murray's got 7 points.
Skilled finish by Murray. He can score inside and outside, really anywhere on the court.
Pass to Kennard. Let's go with a 3. Rebound by the Bulls. Here we go, one-on-one. Now Looney. Outside Murray. Out to the right wing. The 3 is up. Champagny shot is off.
He is just so deadly from out there. You expect that to fall.
Pass to Kennard. Here's the 3. Nails it from 3. And the Nets lead by 10.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Champagny shot is off.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Over Murray. And Drummond with the jam.
So far, they're owning both ends of the floor. We'll see if they can keep this going.
They came out and bum rushed them. Huge difference in activity level from both teams tonight.
Here's Murray. He has 7. Well, Grant, last season, the Nets retired number 15, the jersey of Vince Carter.
Yeah, half man, half amazing. In his half-decade in New Jersey, making 3 All-Star teams, 2 as a starter, and joins his former teammate Jason Kidd amidst the 7 jerseys we see hanging above us.
Now here's SGA. Sinks it. Now 2 of 7 on the night.
Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Couldn't come up with a much better start than this. They just have to keep it going.
Murray's shot is good.
And he has been on fire this quarter in terms of his scoring. Hopefully, that fire spreads to his other guys and they can rally.
And the officials will call the illegal screen here.
You can get away with one once in a while, but it looked like he wasn't completely set on that pick.
You gotta blow the whistle when it's that obvious. Great call there by the official.
Now here's Murray. He's got 10.
We've seen this before from Murray. In big games, too, a dynamic scorer.
Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Double team on Gilgeous-Alexander. Kennard outside. And the three-pointer goes. Kennard's got 6.
They've really built this lead on the back of their perimeter game.
We'll see if they can keep this pace. Not sure they can win it by relying on just the 3.
And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair. Grant, he's built for the big moments. Jamal Murray ready and willing when the pressure is on.
Yeah, B.A., his playoff performances speak for themselves. Clutch scoring, playmaking, and, of course, that killer mentality.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He's got 5. He shoots it. Kennard can't get it to go.
And they've come out with a fearless approach on the boards.
Pass to Champagny. From the arc. Oh, almost had a 4-point play right there. But he'll go to the line with a chance for 3. Well, Grant, you look at the Bulls, middling on both ends. What's their biggest need?
You know, B.A., I think it's length and athleticism. You can't have enough of those type of players in today's game. You look at their activity stats, the steals, offensive rebounds, very much in need of a boost.
With a healthy roster, the Nets got off to a good start last year, Richard.
Yeah, they were 9-10, playing good ball, but a few injuries, notably one to Cam Thomas, really shut down their season. And the Nets went 6-22 after the All-Star break.
Now here's SGA. There's the triple. Bible with the board.
Just hasn't found much consistency from the floor, but his teammates have picked up the slack.
And there's a whistle. That'll belong to Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That's foul number 2 for him. 1:41 left in the first. Here's Murray. And it's blocked by SGA.
They're amped up on D, contesting everything.
Hachimura outside. The 3. The shot comes out. And so it's Murray who brings up the ball for the Bulls. 8-point game. Launches it. And that bucket makes him 6 for 10 in the contest.
You have to watch Murray closely at the perimeter. He won't hesitate to flex his range.
And stolen by Murray. The finish. And it's Murray finishing it off.
And that's what happens when you don't take care of the ball.
Hey, that makes the turnover hurt even more.
We know mistakes lead to breaks. That's just textbook right there.
A tricky cover. Gilgeous-Alexander is a talented finisher inside.
Left side Murray. Pass to Champagny. And here's Strus outside. Kennard with the rebound.
So far, rebounding has been a focal point for them.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Hachimura sets a screen. Takes the three. That shot off. And so the first quarter is in the books. It's the Nets leading by 5. Let's take a quick break, and then it's on to the second quarter. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter of action so far. All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Nets.
They've really been dialed in from deep. This is a team that has a ton of confidence in their outside shooting ability.
Another area they've excelled in is the points in the paint. They've been able to gouge the interior defense so far in this one.
Nets leading by 5. Pass to Siakam. Siakam draws the double. Inside. And Williams punches it home.
This is why you put the ball in his hands. An accurate pass hitting a moving target.
To the left wing. Here's Sorber. Puts it up from 15. Siakam pulls down the board.
I think the defense will live with him taking mid-range jumpers, but maybe just a little bit more resistance.
Pass to Porter. From outside the arc. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
And their offensive execution has really picked up here in the second period.
Here's Murray. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. They'll pin that one on Pascal Siakam.
And sometimes Murray overwhelms defenses with his energy, which is why he gets these calls.
Richard, it's been a dry spell for the Bulls for a few seasons now. How do they reverse that?
Well, it starts with strong drafts. They haven't had a top 10 pick since 2020, and it's made it hard for them to land some of these bigger prospects and grow from within.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Hey, those who worked with Nets coach Jordy Fernandez rave about his people skills. He said, quote, "Am I very good at it? I don't know, but I try because I think it's important. When you have that relationship, especially in the tough moments, is when you can break through and be successful. Without it, it's tough, so you try to build it." Brian, back to you.
Thank you, Allie.
They have a decent advantage in regards to rebounding.
Kennard can't get it to go. Outside Murray. Pass to Strus. From deep. Rebounded by the Nets. They've led by as many as 14. Outside Porter. Fires for 3. Knocks down the long J. Porter's got 6.
That scoreless first quarter, that might have woke him up, and he's turned it on here in the second.
Outside Strus. Lets it go from deep. Gets the 3 to fall.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Siakam looking it over. To the inside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Vucevic can't hit. Bulls trail by 8. Outside Strus. And it's rejected. Now here's Kennard. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the second quarter. The shot no good. Here's Murray. Porter pulls it in. Brooklyn leading by 8. Off with the layup. Pass to Sasser. Here's Sorber from 13. And Vucevic pulls it down.
That's a great look. I'm not sure what happened.
And there's the whistle. Illegal screen is the call.
You're not going to fool the officials too often on an illegal screen.
That's a very avoidable turnover. You've got to focus on the details.
And so Billy Donovan calls timeout. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. Both teams deciding to change it up. The Bulls trail by 8. Up top, Collins. Chicago passing it around. Rupert. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
I always love the hard work on the glass. Just great activity.
Here's Shireman. He's averaging about 6 points per game. Here's Siakam. Drains it. Now he's 3 for 5.
He'll be asking for some lottery numbers later if he keeps knocking down shots like that.
Here's Sasser. And he buries his first look. Nets leading by 6. Back to Porter. Jacks up a 3. Chicago with a rebound. Here's Rozier. Siakam pulls down the board. Brooklyn with the ball. They've led by as many as 14. 4-3. Drills it from deep. And the Nets lead by 9.
If you're not right up there on him, oh, he's going to make you pay.
Sasser outside. Rozier outside. Up and over Porter. It's rebounded by Pascal Siakam. Brooklyn with the ball. You know, Grant, for a guy who started playing basketball at age 17, Siakam has put together quite the resume.
Yeah, B.A. Pascal is a champion. He's got multiple All-Star and All-NBA selections, and one of the great developmental stories when you think about his discovery through basketball without borders.
Back to Collins. And then it's Collins with the dunk.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
And that could be the spark they needed to make a little run as they try to even this thing up.
Rozier outside. It's Tate on the wing. Fires from the wing. Pascal Siakam with the rebound.
They say it's a make-or-miss league, and there's sometimes that you miss.
Here's Shireman. Rupert grabs the board.
There's no way that's the best look this offense can produce.
And you couldn't get a better shot off? Like, come on, you got to make the extra pass. Like, being a teammate will go so far in this league.
Stolen by Siakam. From behind the arc. Outside for Porter. Hits a three-pointer. He's got 6.
The defense is nowhere to be found guarding the three-point shot.
Collins right side. Down low. Ball stolen. In transition. Here comes Brooklyn. For 3. It's hauled in by the Bulls. Rozier looking around. It's good from the top of the key. Rozier's gotten his first points of the night. And Jordy Fernandez wants a timeout. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players.
Let's go, everyone. I needed to get loud in here.
So both teams making some changes here. Nets leading by 13. Pass to Hachimura. Misses the layup. And here's Chicago. And there's the whistle. That'll go on Terry Rozier. That's his first foul of the game.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
Pass to Kessler. Here's Walker, covered by Thibault. His first shot attempt. Nice shot by Walker.
Just continuing to pile it on, refusing to let up.
If he has space in the mid-range, he'll let it fly. Doesn't matter if the score is tied or they are up big.
And it's Porter with the ball for Brooklyn. They lead by their biggest margin of the game. It's at 15 points. And it's all from three-point range.
That is not a guy you want to allow open looks from range. Lucky for the defense, he just couldn't get it to go.
In transition, here comes Brooklyn. Looney grabs a miss. The Bulls trail by 15. And so Billy Donovan calls timeout. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the gameplay.
Nobody's really watching.
Chicago making a switch here. And it sure seems like post play has evolved quite a bit over the past decade or two.
It really has. I mean, there aren't many big men who operate only on the low block anymore. But if they do, they're considered throwbacks. And his fantastic performance from the last game has carried over to tonight.
He's just riding the wave of momentum right now, getting to his spots and keeping things simple on the offensive side.
Out to Hachimura. Lets it go. And again, it's the Nets missing. The Bulls trail by 13. Outside Murray. Shot from the wing. He's got it. His ninth make out of 15 tries.
That's a guy you want taking shots, a quality offensive player.
Hachimura outside. That one drops, and it comes off an assist from Porter. Hachimura's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for three. Here's Murray. Porter pulls it in. Nets leading by 14. Pass to Daniels. It's Walker on the wing. And here's Hachimura. Shot clock at 5. Rebound by the Bulls.
Slow going for him this quarter. The defense putting up a good fight.
Pass to Rozier. To the middle. Here's Looney. And Looney with the slam.
And one move ahead of the defense. A solid pick.
And then the monster dunk to complete the play. Well done.
Well, great chemistry on display. He understood where to put the screen in order to free up his teammate.
They're unafraid to let it rip from downtown, extending their lead.
Now Murray. 25 points in the game. Takes a three. Murray with the three ball.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
And so it's the Brooklyn Nets going into the break up 12. Up big because of their three-point shooting. Just going to town from downtown tonight. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break. Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Nets leading by 12. Porter looks it over. Intercepted. Oh, and a fast break for Chicago. Outside Murray. Oh, it's stolen by Hachimura. Pass to Walker. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Murray.
He had the right idea, just couldn't come up with the swipe.
And deflections, they're a stat that all teams track. They show who is the most active defensively.
Porter gets the bucket.
Taking us back to my days. A mid-range jumper from Porter Jr. I didn't know those were allowed anymore.
RJ, looking back at the trade that sent Durant from the Nets to the Suns, what a deal for Brooklyn.
Yeah, it was 4 first-round picks and a swap from the Suns. Also, the Nets got Mikal Bridges, who they shipped to the Knicks for 5 more first-rounders. Now that's how you reboot a team.
And so the timeout by Jordi Fernandez here. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. Outside Murray. Just 4 to shoot. To the inside. Oh, look at Looney at the rim.
Hey, kept it simple. No reason to get fancy right now, B.A.
Yeah, he's just looking to find shots and produce for his team. The Bulls trail by 12. Stolen by Kessler. Here's Daniels. That three's off the mark. 90 seconds into the second half now. Tipped away. It's stolen by Daniels. Here's Kessler. Count the basket. Kessler's got his 3rd basket on the night right there.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
That's a great possession. Put your best players in a position to succeed.
And so Billy Donovan calls timeout. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys. The Bulls trail by 14. Looney up top. Pass to Thibault. Now here's Murray. And here's Strus. Pulls it. Hachimura with a rebound. Porter with it. He's got 10. And there's the foul. It'll go on Matisse Thybulle. That's his first foul.
15.
And here's Porter. A steady force on their offense, recording around 14 and a half a game.
And this half has been a totally different story from deep, having a harder time getting shots to fall.
To the paint. Stolen by Kessler. It's a one-on-one situation.
Personal foul. 15 seconds.
A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the 3rd quarter. Back to Porter. 5 to shoot. Pass to Daniels. There's the 3. Chicago grabs the miss. Murray with it. Now Porter defending. Thybulle on the wing. Here's Champagnie. Off target with the 3. Brooklyn leading by 14. Outside Porter. Hachimura outside. Pulls it from the top of the key. Thybulle with the board. Left side Murray. Driving in. Throws it down. And the official calls a foul. It may be a 3-point play. It's on Rui Hachimura. And this is his 3rd trip to the line tonight.
Yeah, what makes Murray so dangerous is his belief. He feels like he can score on anyone in the league.
And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Thanks, Brian. The NBA studies other leagues. Commissioner Adam Silver said, "I'm a fan of what baseball did with the pitch clock and the size of bases, increasing the engagement and the entertainment value of the game. If they're able to make changes, certainly we shouldn't be afraid to do the same." Guys, back to you.
Forward thinking. Allie, thank you. Hits the trifecta.
With all the attention that Murray gets, smart by Jamal to dish it on that play.
Porter in the post. Soft touch off the glass. Porter's got 12.
What I want to know is, where is the rim protection? That was just too easy.
Outside Murray. Inside. Looney. And Looney with the slam.
Not the tallest center in the league. He more than makes up for it with those crazy hops.
Now here's Porter. He's got 12. Pass to Hachimura. From downtown. Counted from distance. He's got 9.
More of an inside-the-arc guy. Hachimura can be dangerous from range.
And looks like an illegal pick was set. That gets the ref's attention.
Their poor ball handling is really costing them. They've given up 4 points off turnovers.
And Jordi Fernandez wants a timeout. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. The Bulls making a switch here. Nets leading by 11. Here's SGA. 7 points in the game. Drummond with the screen. Gilgeous-Alexander, good.
He's such a clever player in pick and rolls. Gilgeous-Alexander is unpredictable and understands how to attack defenses.
And Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has made the move from star to superstar, Grant.
Well, no question, B.A. He's been a superstar for quite a few seasons now, but he's not satisfied and just continues to elevate his game year after year.
Siakam outside. Now SGA. 9 points in the game. Three-pointer. Second chance effort. This one for 3. Offensive board. Pass to Siakam. Gilgeous-Alexander on the wing. Fires the 3. Collins with the rebound. The Bulls trail by 10. Here's Murray. Oh, Murray rising up.
Oh, explosive move. Sometimes Murray doesn't get enough credit for his athleticism.
Gilgeous-Alexander feeling it out a bit. Here's Williams. Good on the shot. And the Nets lead by 10.
It's not easy to work the ball inside in this league, but they've done it all night.
Here's Collins. And then it's Collins with the dunk.
Nice ball movement there. That's how you break down the defense.
Left side, Gilgeous-Alexander. Siakam for 3. He drops it from range. Siakam's got 13.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Pass to Strus. Here's Collins. Here's Champagnie. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. Well, Richard, we know that coaches will sometimes criticize their team's performance in those post-game press conferences, but where's that line?
Well, I think coaches should always use I. When you say I, and I as the leader of the team, I have to have them prepared ready. I didn't do a good job making sure that I demanded the type of execution. That first always helps.
And count it. The shot is good, and he'll go to the line.
Showing off some mobility there. When Drummond rolls like this, he's hard to stop in pick and rolls.
All right, a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for the Nets.
They're moving the ball around so well, guys. Quick passes, letting the next guy do the work if you don't have a look.
Yeah, the other thing they're doing is absolutely scorching the net. Red hot from outside all game long.
Brooklyn leading by 11. Drummond with the screen. Williams on the wing. It's good, and he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A three-point play opportunity. Brooklyn shooting their third free throw attempt of the game. The free throw drops for Williams. Bulls trail by 14. Outside Murray. Down low. Oh, it's stolen by Siakam. Pass to SGA.
He didn't have his feet planted.
Brooklyn shooting their fourth and fifth attempts at the free throw line tonight. First one falls for him.
The skills of SGA, they're so unique. His ball handling, shooting, length. Not a lot of guys like Shea in the league. It's not luck that he's so steady at the line. It's through repetition and hard work.
Outside Murray. Over Gilgeous-Alexander. And that one comes up a bit short. And SGA has got the ball here for the Brooklyn Nets. 16-point lead, the largest margin in the game.
Yeah, the guard instincts of Gilgeous-Alexander. I mean, fantastic work dishing the rock to uncover teammates.
Here's Murray. He's got 36 points. Deflected by Drummond. Gilgeous-Alexander with the ball. Pass to Siakam. Right side, Gilgeous-Alexander. Just 5 to shoot. Launches a three. And Pascal Siakam hits from deep. Siakam's got 6 in the quarter.
As the deep shots continue to fall, you can sense the frustration growing among these defenders.
And so Billy Donovan calls timeout. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Bulls trail by 21. Sasser outside. Pass to Rozier. Looking to end the run. Sasser can't hit.
Yeah, they just can't seem to end the drought no matter where they shoot it from.
This is snowballing for them. They've got to get a good look next time down.
Now here's Drummond. Lets the three fly. And Rozier pulls it down. Over Williams. Rozier can't get it to go.
And that's a low percentage shot, and I'm sure he knows it.
And those are the type of shots that just drive coaches crazy. Look, I wouldn't be shocked to see him sitting on the bench if he tries that bad boy again.
Drummond for three. Chicago with a rebound. And 1:01 left to play in the third quarter. To the left side wing. And stolen by Williams. Pass to SGA. Corner shot. Williams misses. Bulls trail by 21. Here's Rozier. The Bulls with another miss.
Credit the defensive effort there, not giving him room to operate.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Scores off the spin. SGA's got 6 points in the quarter.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
It's stolen by SGA. Fires from deep. Fires in the triple. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 16 points now. What a performance for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. He has been the story for the Nets. Scoring, passing, imposing his will at the
62.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. And here's Sasser. And there's a pick to the inside. Here's Sorber. It's deflected. Now here's SGA. Out to Hachimura. And again, it's Brooklyn from deep.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
Pass to Rupert. And Richard, for those vets who haven't won a ring yet, how hard is it to take less money to join a contender?
It is not hard, and contenders typically count on that. Because once you've made the money, if you've made it that far in your career, if there's one thing left that you want to accomplish, that's win a ring.
A few possessions into the fourth, just over a minute played. Here's Vucevic. 5 on the clock. Can't hit from in close.
And give the defense credit. He was met at the rim.
Rozier can't get it to go. The kick out to Williams. Hachimura from long range. Sasser with a rebound.
And they're up right now, but it hasn't been because of him. He's really struggled on offense.
Puts up a 3. On target from range.
That right there, that's the kind of look this system is designed to create.
Pass to Hachimura. Unloads. The putback. Here's Vucevic. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
These are exactly the kind of shots they want to generate each and every time down the floor.
Now Rozier. SGA covering. Shoots over SGA. Back to Tate. On the wing, Rozier. Shoots a fadeaway. Rebound, Brooklyn.
They're losing because he is struggling so bad, and he has not looked comfortable all game.
Outside, SGA. Oh, they get a hand on it. Here's the break. Pass to Rupert. Three-pointer. Not going to go that time. SGA with it. Tate picks him up defensively. There's the screen. And play stops. A whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen.
And with a big lead, it's easy to take your foot off the gas like they did there.
Now Sasser. Here in the fourth quarter, just under 2.5 gone by. Pass to Sorber. Just 5 on the clock. Back to Rozier. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed.
And what I love about Rozier is his fearlessness as a scorer. Inside, outside, in between, it doesn't matter.
There are usually 1 or 2 mid-season coaching changes in the NBA every year. Can those energize the team, Grant?
You know, B.A., we've seen it give teams a boost in the past, but only on occasion. Usually it's a last-ditch effort in a doomed season or simply just turning the page.
Rozier, right side. Here's Rupert. No good with the triple.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
From deep, SGA. He can't get it to go. And so here is Chicago. So far in the fourth, they've allowed just 6 points. And the call is going to be, yes, on a illegal screen.
You can get away with one once in a while, but it looked like he wasn't completely set on that pick.
You gotta blow the whistle when it's that obvious. Great call there by the official.
Now a timeout called by Brooklyn.
Here to put on a show,
Timeout called here. Chicago decides to talk it over.
Some timeouts you just know you're going to get yelled at. And with these turnovers, I'm going to tell you it's not going to be a very pleasant timeout.
show us those moves. Oh, yeah. Gotta dance like everyone's watching, dude. Like everyone's watching. Even the non-dancers.
And here are the Bulls now. Here's Sasser. Outside Tate. Shoots. Sasser can't hit. Boy, this could snowball if they continue to put up points.
I can't say enough about their performance.
And so it's Rozier who brings it up for Chicago. Here's Champagny. Wasted no time with that shot, but it's off the mark. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Shireman. Fires the three. Sinks the tray. Shireman's gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
And if they want to mount a comeback here, they need him to get going. It's just that simple.
SGA with it. Banked it in off the glass. SGA's got 12 points in just the second half.
And we've become used to seeing this from Gilgeous-Alexander, one of the most versatile and dominant scoring threats in today's game.
And again, no good by Chicago.
And that's a low percentage shot, and I'm sure he knows it.
And those are the type of shots that just drive coaches crazy. Look, I wouldn't be shocked to see him sitting on the bench if he tries that bad boy again. As a player, a rough first half, look, it can wake you up. Sometimes it leads to much improved play in the second half.
It's Tate on the wing to the paint. Here's Champagny. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
First personal foul.
And Grant, many of the newer rules have helped unlock offenses. Any need to help out the defense?
You know, I think the rules are fine, B.A. It's just about allowing defenders to do their job and limiting the cheap foul calls so they can stay on the floor.
And here's SGA. That doesn't go either for SGA. Chicago with the ball. Pass to Rozier. Chicago passing it around. Here's the three. Champagny, that's good.
Their three-point shooting has been on point here in the second half.
Now here's SGA. From deep. Rebounded by Champagny.
surprising to see him miss here, but they'll be happy with that shot in most possessions.
Here's Rozier. Rebounded by the Nets.
More than a few bad breaks for him this quarter. He's struggling, and the team is following suit on the scoreboard.
To the wing, right side. Here's Siakam. And it's off the back of the rim. No good. Rozier outside. Pass to Rupert. Lets it fly. Champagny. Outside for Rozier. Fires for three. And he stays with it. Sasser with the ball. He's picked up by SGA. The Bulls need to get off a shot. And here's Tate outside. Champagny. Tries yet again. Tate's shot is off. One side is dominated tonight.
Yeah, they've done a fantastic job of imposing their pace and style of play.
They still need this. That shot is off. Now Rozier. Looking to get it going. And the jumper is on the mark. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Siakam. Shoots over Tate. And Siakam gets it to go.
You want to know why they're winning? It's because of his play offensively.
And Chicago has possession. Here's Champagny. Lets it go from deep. That shot off the mark.
And that's exactly how tightly you have to guard him every time he steps to the arc. He's just that good.
Kicks it out to Siakam. Outside, SGA. Sends it home from three-point land. SGA's got 24.
He knocked one deep ball in the first half, but you start to get the feeling he's finding his rhythm out there now.
Here's Rupert. It's rebounded by Pascal Siakam.
He hasn't been able to find his touch this quarter.
Yeah, straight up, guys. Like, he's ice cold, like freezing. What's colder than cold? But you don't have to shoot it, my guy. It's okay to pass the ball.
All it takes is a sliver of daylight, and Gilgeous-Alexander will exploit it.
There's a minute 59 left in the final quarter. Pass to Siakam. Something the league has worked towards, seeing small market teams competing at a high level.
Yeah, this league isn't just for the big cities. Smart drafting and team development can make any organization elite. And of course, that's the beauty of it all.
Shot to stop the run. And the basket by Rupert. Rupert's got his first 3 points of the game.
Yeah, this is encouraging to see. Rozier actively looking to get the rock to his guys. And what a complete performance we saw from them. A dominant win in every way for the Nets.
Pretty clear who the better team was today. They dominated in just about every phase of this game, Grant.
B.A., it's almost hard to think what didn't go well for them. Their plan, their execution, everything was absolutely on point.
And this will get marked down as their 16th win of the year.
It's just the start of this season series with 3 games left between them, but it must feel great to take the first meeting.
And it was a reliably solid performance from one of their key guys. A tremendous game for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
And his playmaking is what stood out to me, effortlessly creating for his teammates.
And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. It's on Jarris Walker.
And Rozier doesn't fear contact. He welcomes the chance to get to the line whenever he can. And trying to cut into this deficit, tough to leave any points on the table.
Gilgeous-Alexander from outside. Chicago with a rebound.
Another missed 3, and he seems determined to shoot his way out of it.
Pass to Tate. Stolen by Kessler. Gilgeous-Alexander on the wing. Good, and it's Walker who picks up the assist. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 30. Here's Rozier. And the ball out of play. The Nets will have it.
That pass wandered off target. Can't lose focus on the little bitty things.
And so it's Brooklyn easily grabbing this one. Well, this might not have been the most competitive game we've ever seen, but you've got to appreciate their masterful performance.
And I'm sure their fans appreciated it too. We saw the outstanding defense and a loaded offensive effort, and they were just dominant out there.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now.